Hello again. The Illawarra Shoalhaven Health District is making a name for itself in the cancer clinical trials field. Since 2014, the number of cancer trials conducted in the region has skyrocketed from 7 to more than 70. Ahead of International Clinical Trials Day, the health unit is urging GPs to participate in local programs before turning to Sydney services. Police have charged a 65-year-old Warilla man with the murder over the death of Matthew Davis. In August last year, the body of the 31-year-old was discovered inside a Lake Illawarra home. The man has been refused bail. And a new update to the Bureau of Meteorology app will soon be able to keep Illawarra residents better protected against severe weather. You'll be able to switch on your push notifications for 6 weather warnings. This includes fire, floods, severe thunderstorms and other severe weather events. Hello again. The 000 call centre in Ballarat is set for an overhaul in the wake of a scathing review into the state's crisis-plagued service. The landmark report has found Victorians were failed at the height of the pandemic, with wait times leading to the death of some patients. Among the 20 recommendations, extra funding for more staff and training to improve call taking and responses. A Portland man has been extradited from South Australia charged with serious stalking-related offences. The 57-year-old was arrested in Port Adelaide after persistently breaching a court order. And COVID infections are rising at a startling rate in Ballarat, with 376 recorded in the last 24 hours alone. The case explosion has seen the number of active infections rise to 2,150, which is among the highest across Victoria. We'll have more news soon. Hello again. The state's 000 service, blamed for the death of a 3-year-old girl in Bendigo, is set for a dramatic overhaul. A scathing report released today has found Victorians were failed at the height of the pandemic, with Esther unable to meet surge demand. Among the 20 recommendations, extra funding for more staff training and to improve call taking and responses. The Bendigo community is rallying behind local swimmer Jenna Strauch, who earned a ticket to the Commonwealth Games. Strauch powered to victory in the 100-metre breaststroke at the National Championships, cementing her spot in the Australian team. And we're being told to brace ourselves for a frosty start to the morning, with temperatures plummeting to 0 degrees in parts of central Victoria. Authorities are urging all of us to allow extra travel time on our morning commute. We'll have more news coming up soon. Hello again. A 29-year-old driver has had her licence suspended for 3 months after allegedly being caught speeding and drink driving. The woman was detected travelling at 142 kilometres an hour in the 90 zone on Gungahlin Drive. She returned a positive roadside breath test, blowing more than 2 times the legal limit at 0.116 at the police station. Sadly, another Canberran has lost their life with COVID. The man in his 70s brings the death toll to 60. There are currently 82 people in hospital with the virus, 4 in ICU and 2 requiring ventilation. And 9 cars were involved in 2 separate crashes on the Tuggeranong Parkway this morning. A 5-car pile-up happened in the northbound lanes just near Cotter Road overpass. A separate 4-car crash happened in the southbound lane opposite the original collision. Good evening. Local police are investigating a number of burglaries in South Gippsland and the Bass Coast. Numerous storage sheds have been targeted over the past few weeks. Residents are being urged to report any suspicious activity in the region. A local rehabilitation centre has received more than $120,000 to help support its future. Paddy's Food donated the money it raised through multiple fundraisers within the community. CEO Paul Hitchcock said they're incredibly proud to support the local centre, and the facility is such an important organisation to support. The donation will help the facility run its programs. And a strong wind warning has been issued for the East Gippsland coast. Marine winds have been detected reaching up to 55 kilometres an hour this evening. Areas ranging from Lanks Entrance to Gabbo Island will be affected. The top tomorrow in Sale will be 16. We'll have some more news soon. Hello again. Convicted killer Kathleen Folbig's ex-husband has condemned the news there's to be another judicial inquiry into the deaths of their 4 children. Craig Folbig and his lawyer say she's clearly guilty of murder and manslaughter and should complete her 25-year sentence. The New South Wales Attorney-General announced a new inquiry that will investigate if the deaths of 2 of her children were from genetic conditions. A man has been charged after he allegedly stole more than $50,000 from a Lake Macquarie pub at the weekend. Police will allege he broke into the Gateshead premises around 4 a.m, where he opened a locked safe, stealing the cash before fleeing. The 18-year-old was arrested at a casino in Sydney, with police locating more than $4,500 in cash and around $1,400 in casino chips. The top tomorrow in Newcastle will be 20 degrees with some showers. More news soon.